In the following scatter plots, find an equation of the trend line pictured. Okay, so this line is going up to the right like that. Now, the deal on these lines, there's some things you need to know. Let me put it over here for you. Basically, if a line hits above and goes up, so that would be a positive number times x and a positive number. Over here is the what's called the Y-intercept. I don't know if you remember from your algebra days. This is the Y-intercept. It's that point right there where it hits the y-axis, and this here is the slope. So if it's positive, it's up. So if you have a line that starts up here but goes down to the right, that equation would be a negative number. Whoops, write that a little bit better there. A negative number and then a positive number out here, because it starts positive but it slopes down. Now there's some other cases. So you could have a line that starts below, so that starts below 0 but goes up to the right. So that equation would be positive because it's going up to the right, but negative number out here. Here, let me, oops. Because negative number here, because that starts below 0, and the positive slopes up to the right. And then last case, let me draw it. You could have a line starting below that goes down. In that case, both will be negative. You'll have a negative number and a negative number. This one, because it starts below the axis. This one, because it's negative, slopes down to the right. So those are the four cases. So the number in the front is the slope, and the number at the back is where it starts on the y-axis, the y-intercept. So let's look at this one. This one starts below, see right there on the y-axis, it's hitting just below 0. So that means the number at the back is negative. Number at the back is negative. And it's going up to the right, positive slope. So that'd be a positive number in the front. So we're looking for positive in the front, negative at the back. Positive in the front, negative at the back. There we go. Answer A. Let's try B. So if you look at B, it hits right here above. So the number at the back is going to be positive. And it's going up to the right. So it's also positive. Positive in the front for the slope. Like this one also was a positive slope, and negative in the back where it starts. Positive in the back where this one starts. This one was negative at the start. So positive then positive. We're looking for both positive on this one. That's down here at D. Positive and positive. Finally, let's do this part C down here. This line goes up to the right again, so positive slope. And it hits above the middle. So positive number back here where it starts. Positive and positive again. And so that's going to be B. Positive and positive. There we go. So it's all about a trend line which represents dots. See, these lines go through the middle of the dots. There's two parts to the equation. It's the y equals mx plus b. You might remember from your algebra days. That's what we're representing. And the number here is the slope, up to the right, positive, down to the right, negative, and this is the y-intercept where it starts. So